So, Sue, what have you got for us next?
Right, yes. I'm going to play with this stencil and create like a background.
Okay.
The little checkerboard one, because I love this. I think you can create some lovely effects with it. And I've got some black soot, normal oxide ink for this. So I'm just going to line it up on my piece of card.
That looks like a basket weave as well.
Yes, yeah. Just line that up. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some nice black ink. I'm going to try and get it fairly dark, because obviously you can get a nice grey tone as well. And I'm coming down and creating an ombre effect as wonderful. I work my way down. Don't forget to get the corner ones done as well.
Okay. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a nice stencil.
Brush that ink that's sitting on the stencil and brush that into the holes as well.
Okay.
Because you can, because the stencil's lovely and smooth. That's it, I'm coming down.
Can't wait for the reveal of this one.
Yeah. That's it, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Just take that off.
Oh,
you
wow,
get that
I do like that.
Looks like sort of kitchen tiles.
It
I
does,
think.
doesn't it?
Okay, so now I'm going to go in again, because that's obviously like a sort of a checker pattern. Yeah. So I'm going to just move this to one side. And because I've done it fairly dark, I can just see where the squares are, so I can line it up through the stencil. And this time I'm going in paler. So I am creating a grey this time. Yeah.
You could do this with two very bright colours as well, completely different colours,
yes, yeah, contrasting colours. Yeah, that would look really good. That might even look more like kitchen sort of tiles or a floor. Okay,
so I bet if you kind of offset them, instead of laying it up completely, so you could still see a little bit of the original colour you put down, and you're using two different colours, say a yellow and a red, you'd get a blend of orange coming through as well.
Yes, yeah. You can really experiment with these. Okay, it misses out a line down the side, so I'm just adding that because I've offset it.
Okay.
And you get that kind of effect.
Oh, so I love that.
Isn't it beautiful?
And then, of course, you've got the larger version, haven't you, in the same bundle?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I do love that.
And now I want to stamp a happy birthday caption onto the bottom of this.
Oh, you need these stencils.
So I'm going to use my platform because I want to make sure it comes out nicely. And then this is the last one of these ones. Okay. So what I would suggest is when you do cut these out is to cut as straight and parallel as you can against your words.
Yeah. Because
then you can use that edge just to get it level.
Yeah.
When you want to stamp it down.
That's like a little dog from the back there, the shape of it. I absolutely love that effect, you know, with that stencil.
Yeah, and just one ink as well.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show, if perhaps you're new to paper crafting or you've got a limited budget, you can create some amazing results with just one colour ink. Oh, that's stamped beautifully, hasn't it?
Yeah, lovely. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's put that to one side and then bring on the leaves. The leaf stencils.
Ooh.
I adore these as well, especially the cheese plant leaf. I just think that's really lovely. So I've taken the big one because I like the smaller one of the big size. So I'm going to use this one. Place that on a spare piece of card and we can colour that one in. And I'm going to start off with some mowed lawn.
That's a nice bright green.
Yeah, going with this. I'm just brushing it from the outside in. And fill in all the leaf with this lovely lighter green colour. And then we're going to blend in some other colours as well. So we'll have a darker colour. So we've got Rustic Wilderness here.
That's another lovely one for cutting out, so isn't it? It's not difficult to cut, I can see with the shape of it.
No. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with it.
I love how you're getting the light effect in the centre as well. Keeping it lighter in the middle.
So I'm just brushing in from the outside. And it's quite quick to achieve as well.
Oh, if you're having a jungle themed party, that would be good.
Yeah.
Or a tropical theme.
Especially with the big stencil size, you know, you can create some real impact and some, like, even use it to make bunting and things like that.
That's what I'm thinking, string it all together.
Yeah.
Or a tropical wreath would look amazing.
Right, I've got some peacock feather just to tickle on the very edges, just to add a little bit more colour and darkness. And it kind of cools down the greens as well, just adding this bit of blue. That's it, just on the edges. And then if you want to, you can just blend it in a bit more with the light, back in with the lighter green.
This is going to look amazing again.
So there's my
cheese
plant leaf. And then just to add a little bit more detail that doesn't take very long at all, is just get water with a fairly fine brush, and I'm just going to go in and just create some vein lines just with plain water, because these are the oxides and they're water based. Then I can move the ink around with the water.
Very well, doesn't it? It's not too prominent, but it's there, you can see it, and it adds to the overall effect.
Yeah,
that's giving it more shape as well.
Yes, as it dries as well, it'll become a bit more apparent.
It does look as though that leaf is cut out and it's already curling.
That's a good sign then.
Oh, you are clever, Sue.
And then offset these veins as you come down. Because the veins are just that little bit lighter, I think. And then if you want it a lot lighter, or a bit more lighter, then you can just dab in and pick up that water.
That looks brilliant.
And then all you have to do is to cut that out, which I've already done here. And I've left a little bit of a white border around as well.
Lovely.
And I've put it onto some foam pads. And just manipulate the leaves as well, the ends, just curl them up just to give them a bit of shape. And then what I've done is I've used the smaller stencil. It's lovely to have them both actually to combine. And then I've used
a great bundle, isn't it?
Yes,
you've actually got two of the leaves. Again, you've got the larger and the smaller. And you've got two of the tall flowers, again, the larger and smaller. So another bundle of 4 for $18.99. Details are there for you, 984-581. There we can see a little bit of glare, as we can see that. I'm going to tip this one forward, if I may, just so we can see that a little bit better. There it is. And, of course, the cheese plant leaf. But there's other tropical leaves on this stencil as well. You really could go to town with these, couldn't you? The larger leaf, I don't know what that's called, a palm leaf, I suppose. That could be a feather as well.
Yes, it can, yeah.
That's a lovely bundle.
OK, so I've done 2 more in the smaller size, which I don't know if you noticed that it was the large size of the smaller stencil.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring my piece of paper in, and I'll actually stick it to my card base now. So I'll just apply a bit of glue on the back of there.
The fact that you do get with those stencils as well, the pop-outs, you've actually got a stencil and a mask with each.
Yes,
so you're doubling up on the possibilities with each and every one of those.
Place that down. So then I'm just simply going to attach my 3 leaves to the card. So I'll have, let's take the foam pads off the back of this one. I just love green and black together. It's just one of my favourites.
I just love everything about this card. I adore the background that you've created. The leaves are sensational. And now how you've cut those out, Sue, as well, leaving that white border,
Yeah,
really
just
does make the difference.
makes them pop and keeps the colours fresh as well, I think.
Definitely.
And then a last bit of touch, well, 2 last touches. I've got some glossy accent sort of finish here that I'm just going to add a few blobs just so it looks like it's water droplets.
Oh, nice.
On the leaves. Just randomly, because that dries clear. Been sprayed with water. And then another thing I just want to do to the caption is just grab a pencil.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to add like another line in grey just around the lettering.
Oh, doesn't that make a difference?
Just to kind of give it a shadow so it stands out.
And you're literally just following the lettering there, so
yes,
achievable
yeah.
by everybody, really, then.
If you just follow the right-hand side and the bottom and
Yeah.
draw a line against all of that, then you
That
get
works
the
so
same
well.
consistent shadowing. And then I've done another card so I can hold it up here. Sort of similar. I can
Good
stand
look
that
at
one up.
Camera
And the
one
glue's
there.
dried
Yeah.
on that one.
Yes, we can see the glossy accents there, the little
Yeah.
raindrops or dewdrops on there. Beautiful, what a gorgeous card that is. Oh, do you know, you are clever, Sue.
Thank you.